Who's knocking outside? Today's video is sponsored by LG. Yo guys, Jonathan here, and behind me is a very big wall, and that has led to a very big setup, 110 inches to be specific, and the best part about it is that it's completely wireless, not one HDMI cable in sight. So the core of this setup is LG's HF80JA, which is a smart home projector that will output a super crisp, super bright 1080p image up to 120 inches, and it's doing so through lasers. Now in my case, I've opted to go completely wireless, but there are also two HDMI inputs, so if you want to use this in conjunction with an Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, PlayStation, Xbox, or even Nintendo Switch, you can do that as well. What I love about this specifically is LG's WebOS interface is built directly into the projector, so it functions just like it would on a normal TV, but there's something just a little extra special about controlling and navigating through a 100+ inch projector screen. I know it's not magic, but it kind of feels like it is. Now because of WebOS, that is ultimately what allows everything to be self-contained, which means you do not have to rely on any external streaming boxes. There's built-in Netflix, built-in Hulu, and probably the most convenient thing about this is there's also built-in Chromecast. So when that notification pops up for that brand new Dave 2D video, you can instantly cast it to your 110-inch setup. From there, one really smart and well thought out feature on this projector is the fact that it will output wireless audio to a Bluetooth speaker, in this case, a soundbar. Yes, there are built-in speakers directly into the projector, but in this case, it's not going to give you the most desirable sound, so I have it paired with LG's SJ9 soundbar, which also features a wireless subwoofer. Even though the projector is mounted up in the air 10+ feet away, you are still able to get rich, crisp, full audio, and the best part about it, again, everything is kind of self-contained, so that one remote that controls your interface, it controls your volume, it's just a really enjoyable experience. Beyond that, with that Bluetooth connectivity, you are not just limited to soundbars, that also means you can use this with your favorite pair of Bluetooth headphones. So could you imagine that kind of sound pulsing through your ears? You got 100+ inches in your face, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Next, something to make you feel warm and fuzzy inside. As most conventional projectors, those are only slated to last around 3,000 hours. But with this, because it uses lasers, that is gonna give you up to 20,000 hours of output. I'm not even gonna do the math on that, but—
John, I did the math. It's 7 years if you watch 8 hours of TV every day.
That is a lot of Dave 2D. So this entire time I've had the projector running, but I've also had a really bright light blasting at my face. And if I were to cut it, you would see that gets just a little more impressive. And specifically, this is outputting at up to 2,000 lumens, so you're getting a clean and very bright image. The small things from there, like being able to wirelessly stream from your phone, the USB connectivity, kind of just add the cherry on top to this entire experience. And from there, I'm not gonna lie, something about having a setup this massive is kind of special. Yes, OLED and big TVs are awesome, but there's something very movie-like about this that you can't just replicate through a TV. And the best part about this is, compared to giant setups, this is relatively inexpensive and it is extremely minimal and simple. You have the soundbar, you have the projector, you have the projector screen, 3 pieces for a really awesome giant setup. Aside from that, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did and you are feeling like being awesome, make sure to go on that like button. If you guys want to check out more on the LG HF80JA, I'll drop a link down below. This is Jonathan, and I will catch you guys later. MTP's bringing the fire. That's a pretty face, man.
That's a pretty face.
YouTube.com/TechExamined.
Tech
Oh.